I swear to God, every day, at least twice a week, it feels like we are talking about Ubisoft. They are constantly in the headlines. And once again, they are in the headlines again today for something good, potentially, and something bad. So I don't want anybody to feel like when I upload this shit to Hokage Highlights, I am just ragging on Ubisoft. They're always trending, and mostly for the wrong reasons, and I'm gonna cover it because I'm a yapper, baby. And I cover the game and stuff, man. We have high IQ conversations about these games over here. There's nowhere else you can get it in the world other than twitch.tv/TheBlackHokage. I'm not out here trying to, you know, rage bait and farm. We really having conversations about what's the problem, how can we improve. And today, we got some interesting info once again. Now, yesterday we covered the fact that Assassin's Creed Shadows, there was some reasoning to why it was being delayed. And if you missed yesterday's stream, to summarize it, basically, some developers from Ubisoft leaked some info to this website, Insider Gaming, that they had been pushing for a delay on this game to polish it. The game is done, but they felt like they needed more time to polish it. Also, there were some new gameplay mechanics that were introduced late game that needed more time in the oven. But because, you know, corporations run the gaming space like everything else now, they didn't seem to care. It fell on deaf ears, which reinforces the argument that I always bring up on this stream. Y'all got to stop harassing these developers. And what I'm saying, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But for the people that harass these developers, a lot of times their arms are tied behind their back. They're working with one hand because these suits don't give a fuck about putting out a good product. All they care about is appeasing their shareholders. And matter of fact, if you were in yesterday's stream, you saw it, because during the earnings report, they specifically said that, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm more paraphrasing than anything, but Ubisoft CEO specifically said something along the lines of, they're really trying, after the failure of Star Wars Outlaw sales, they're really trying to focus on putting out great products because solid products are not enough. They basically admitted they've been releasing mid. Although I don't think their games have been solid. They've been more mid than anything. They've been regurgitating the same ideas over and over, just with a new skin. And they want to make sure that they can appease their shareholders. There was a slight little tidbit in that statement about, and it was kind of like a backhanded compliment when he said, gamers don't want solid anymore. They only want great. We've always wanted great. And that has nothing to do with gaming. Make a good product and it will sell. Even if it takes, sometimes it's a slow burn because it might not be right away. But so it was like kind of like, there's like a half truth there, but it's like kind of like a jackass way of saying it. But there was more emphasis on the shareholders. Do you think these words will fall on deaf ears when people are telling not to harass devs and voice actors? It's as if they live in their own bubble and never feel remorse for stupid crybabies. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation that needs to be had. When do we start holding these people accountable? Like the moment, Ghosts of Yote, however you pronounce it, because somebody on Hokage Highlights is upset that I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna keep mispronouncing it just to make you mad. What's the name? The moment that game got announced, they started harassing the voice actor. And my thing is, like, for someone who's been on that side of things on the industry, the way that it works is a lot of times these voice actors are contracted for something. They come in, they read the lines, the director tells them, this is the emotion we need behind it. Here's a little bit of context, but they don't know the full story of the game. They can't know, so that they don't leak it or they don't actually say something that they'll regret. So a lot of times when a game comes out, it's their first time fully exploring the story, just like you and I. They only know their own voice lines. They might not even know the person that was in the cutscene with them. They might have not been in the room with them. So like when you go out your way harassing these voice actors, that shit is corny. If just because the game didn't come out the way, they're just an actor. Calm down. They can only do so much with the fucking script. But anyways, let's talk about, we don't want to talk about anything negative. Let's talk about something positive, something at least that could be positive. Exclusive. Assassin's Creed Shadows co-op mode is in development. Assassin's Creed Shadows currently has a co-op mode in development, which is scheduled to release post-launch. And because of this article, I believe, based off of yesterday's article, this is the features the developers wanted more time to polish. The new co-op game mode, codename League, please don't be like League of Legends, that shit is toxic. Although I don't know why would it be, is under development at Ubisoft, but doesn't have a set release date due to the game's recent postponement, which is affecting the entire Assassin's Creed pipeline. However, sources tell that League was in development long before the postponement, and that wasn't an addition because of the delay. So I think this is probably one of the things that they really wanted to polish. It's a W in my book. It's optional. You can play with friends. It's sounding like it. While specific details on what the game mode actually entails are slim, presumably the co-op mode will see Naoe and Yasuke fight side by side using their different combat abilities to take out enemies. That isn't the only multiplayer Assassin's Creed experience to hit players' hands within the next 18 months either. It's understood that Assassin's Creed Invictus is a fully fledged multiplayer experience that'll come in 2025. That's the one we talked about a couple streams ago that's rumored to be a Fall Guys clone. Oh my God, I hope that's not true. Other Assassin's Creed games in development include Black Flag, the Hex one, the Witch one. They're just blah, blah, blah. Okay, doesn't really have any details about the co-op shit. Not a lot of details, but I will say two things. A, and they kind of pertain to one another. A, I hope it's not like, if this is true, because we had to take it with a grain of salt. Ubisoft didn't announce this. This is just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. But if it is true, I hope that it's not like Assassin's Creed Unity. In Assassin's Creed Unity, one of my biggest issues with it, besides it launching and being totally buggy and glitchy and unoptimized, was the fact that if you go back and look, one of the reasons why that game gets a lot of hate, if you go back and look at all the trailers, that game was marketed as a full-blown co-op experience. Majority of the trailers, you had multiple assassins running on rooftops, and it really played with the viewer, the consumer's imagination. It was arguably false advertisement. Shit, I bought into it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool. I remember they had 4 assassins in one trailer. Oh, me and 3 of my homies can on the rooftops going on missions. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be funny whenever somebody fucks up the mission, whatever, especially if the missions are hard. The game comes out and the co-op was an afterthought. It was just a bonus game mode with some side quests that didn't affect any of the story, and it just gave you some extra loot that you didn't need to complete the game. It didn't enhance anything. It was fucking stupid. It was stupid. So I hope that if the co-op is real in Shadows, it's not an afterthought. But based off of this article, I think that it's not an afterthought potentially, because it's saying that you'll be able to play as Yasuke and Naoe. And if my memory stands correct, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. You were playing your own assassin in Unity, weren't you? For like the multiplayer, I think. Unless everybody was just another arm. I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember. You were playing your own? Ghost of Tsushima got it right. Yeah, okay, that's a third point. I'll give that too. If you can't play the full story with a friend where one person plays Yasuke and another plays Naoe, if that's not what they're going with, the other good option I'll take is if the game launches with a separate cool story mode, the way Ghost of Tsushima did it. They did it really well as well, I thought. Where I actually sat up and I actually cared about it. Me and the homies played through the whole thing. It doesn't even have to be long. It could be 4 to 6 hours, something like that. So I think that's a cool option that they could go with as well. The only thing about that third option is if they go with the route where it's like Ghost of Tsushima, this game is already being compared to Ghost of Tsushima because it takes place in Japan, which is unfortunate because Ghost of Tsushima did not invent samurais and ninjas. But you know, when white Western men take over the conversation in the gaming space, it becomes a thing. Everything's woke or we're going broke. Okay. Anyways, so I if they do take that route, they're gonna face the backlash of the woke community. See? Ghost of Tsushima was the first game to go to Japan. Actually, you know what? I take that back. It's a 50-50 that would happen. It's a 50-50. The white Western male might not complain about this having a mode similar to Ghost of Tsushima because th're turning their backs on Ghost of Tsushima as well with Ghost of Tsushima 2. Yate, however you pronounce it. We don't know how they're going to act. They're sitting in the Discord right now, planning their next move on what game they're going to call woke. But I say, if you woke up today, you're woke. Therefore, we're all woke. The question is, who's sleeping on this stream? I'm going to let y'all think about that one. Other Ubisoft news. That was the positive. But you know we can't do a stream without a negative Ubisoft article because we got another rumor. Reports claim Skull and Shit cost Ubisoft $850 million. Now, if we add taxes onto that bitch, this is a $1 billion game. God damn it. That rounds up. This is potentially a $1 billion game. Let's read along. Alleged sources within Ubisoft told YouTuber Eddie that Skull and Bones cost between 600 and 850 million over its 10 years of production. They added that this investment and its non-profitability are causing the company's financial ruin. Hey, spoiler, Ubisoft. This game was never going to be profitable because it's the game nobody asked for, and your overhead is so goddamn high. How are you going to complain about the lack of profits if your game costs $850 million? That means this game needs to make $851 million before it even breaks a profit. This game was never going to be profitable if this number is true. That's insurmountable. It's fucking stupid. And this is the problem with modern day women. I sound like a Red Pill podcast. No, modern day gaming. Released earlier this year, Skull and Bones faced criticism due to its $70 price tag and lackluster world graphics and mechanics, despite it being called bizarrely a quadruple A game by Ubisoft CEO. You know what? That gives context to maybe that's why he felt like it was a quadruple A game. Maybe the CEO wasn't keeping his eye on the quality of the game, but because the price tag ballooned to 800 million, he said this is the first quadruple A game because this game has to be good because we spent a lot of money on it. But his dumbass probably never tested it himself. Many players have noted the difference in quality and fun factor between this game and Ubisoft's successful pirate game, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. A popular comparison has been the difference in the water physics and the graphics and da-da-da-da-da. The reason this game never got canceled is because they literally couldn't. Yeah, I know, the Singapore government. Yeah, I know. The Singapore government was backing it. You know the crazy thing about this is this was an avoidable L. This was a completely avoidable L. This is one of the one times where, like, people complain about Ubisoft reskinning their games. This is the one time where I feel like they could have got away with reskinning their game. What Skull and Bones should have been is you create your own pirate. There's a skill tree where you can customize it with different movesets, fighting abilities. You get your own boat. The homies can hop on the boat. It's got a story. It has in-game content with new things to do in the story. And you can go around and fight niggas on the water. That's all they had to do. And when I say fight, I don't mean just boat battles. I mean, you win the boat fight or you cripple the boat. Then you can hop on somebody else's boat where you fight somebody else's pirate and you do this whole dance. Two assassins or pirates fighting. They literally had to take Black Flag and turn it into multiplayer. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do. I don't know what went wrong. It's like you guys are afraid of money. Instead, they chose to make a game where you had to go around and loot materials to upgrade your boat. And when you looted the materials, you couldn't even get off the boat and get on the island. You had to this might be the first game I ever played where you had to parallel park a boat. Nigga, what? Most of you niggas cannot parallel park in real life because most of you don't got licenses that watch my damn stream. That's why y'all here all the time. It was a joke. Don't get what? Shut up, PS4 nigga. It was a joke. Let me stop. Don't take it personal. I'm just fucking around. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, you had to parallel park the boat. Like, what the fuck was that? I remember when I played this shit for I said, this shit got 2 hours for me before I refund this shit. It said you got to collect 10 pieces of wood off this island. You backing the boat up, beep, 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 beep. You mess up a little bit. You got to go forward again, reverse it, hit a different angle, beep, 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 beep. I don't want to play that. Then you couldn't explore the islands. How you make a pirate game with no exploration? You had all these cool islands sprinkled around the map. You couldn't get on the island, explore, see what's going on, fight a bear or a parrot or something. I don't know, a big ass iguana. Like, fight mobs. Shit, you could have did the typical Ubisoft shit where you put enemy camps all over these bitches and let us infiltrate with the homies. Imagine infiltrating an Assassin's Creed style enemy camp or a Far Cry style enemy camp with 3 other homies all dressed as goofy ass pirates, pulling up with the blunderbuss, with the sword, jumping off the boat and shit. That shit would have been fun. It would have been fun. It would have created a lot of funny moments, but once again, they're afraid of money. Yo, shout out to RJ Hawks with the subs, and shout out to you for gifting subs as well. I appreciate you. I like your ideas better already. I don't know who's advising these companies. It's just, yo, stop hitting me. Stop. Thank you. That's not nice, dude. Act like you got some manners. The camera come on and you just start acting different, nigga. Do I feed you? Yes. You drink water? Good water? Exactly. Be gone. Thank you. Get a job. What was I talking about? But yeah, this stream's woke. Ubisoft is afraid of money. They're afraid of money, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's showing out. Yeah, he's showing out for the goddamn camera. I agree. Something is going on with the developers. Like, are they getting too old? I don't think it's the developers. I think it's the CEO. The first red flag was Watch Dogs when that shit came out and they tried to downgrade the game and then try to downplay the shit and lie. I think they've made so much money, they got arrogant and they thought that they were just going to be printing money hand over fist. I mean, that's why they put out Assassin's Creed every year. They felt like, oh, people really love Assassin's Creed. Okay, well, the money glitches, we're going to put it out every year and they're just going to buy it. It's like Ubisoft is a victim of their own success. It's literally the 50 Cent shit. They got rich and stopped trying. Failing to realize that everything that's great must come to an end. Doesn't matter how great something is. LeBron James will retire one day. You cannot beat Father Time. That was a sports. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but in the creative arts, in order to sustain your career, you must reinvent yourself constantly. The musicians that stand the test of time, they constantly reinvent themselves. The directors in the movie space, it's because they're constantly putting out new things. Although the MCU has kind of ruined Hollywood, but you get the point. You think Rockstar's dropping Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to set the standard for games? We haven't seen any gameplay, so I'm not going to make a definitive statement like that. Also, me personally, I'm not like a super Grand Theft Auto fan. So I don't know. Nas is a good example. Yeah, Nas is a good example. I don't know. We got to see some gameplay before we start giving definitive statements and shit like that about Grand Theft Auto 6. I would say keep your expectations tempered. Keep them leveled. That way you can't be disappointed, you know? If it's good, we're going to be happy. But if you get too excited, you're going to be super disappointed, you know? But Ubisoft, get it together, man. Get it together. No game should ever cost this amount of money. You guys need to get back to making smaller projects. You guys would have had a budget to actually promote the Prince of Persia, the Crown Prince, the Prince of Ethiopia. You guys would have had money to market that game if you didn't spend almost $1 billion on this game, which is a shame because, like I said, for every few duds that Ubisoft drops, they do drop good games in between, but they never have money to promote them. The new Prince of Persia was great. Immortals Phoenix Rising was great, but most people never played it. That shit went straight to Game Pass. Immortals, I'm talking about. Promote your fucking games. What's good, TBH? How we feeling tonight? We feeling real woke. What up, Dust? Other news I got for you. Oh, PlayStation 4 niggas, come to the PS4 niggas, come to the front of the congregation. We got some good news for y'all. Quick little update. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. For those of you who don't remember, Black Ops 6 is a cross-gen game, meaning it will be on the 5 and the 4. It will be on the Xbox Series and the Xbox One. And we got an update on the PS4 version of Black Ops 6. So the only details that we knew about the PS4 version of Black Ops 6 is we did know that it was going to be blurry, but we got some new details as well. So not only will this run in 480p, but it's been confirmed there's no theater mode available on last gen, and there's no split screen support on last gen for any mode either. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably because there's not enough processing power to get that split screen working, or maybe they just didn't have the time to, you know, cater to the 5 and the 4 audience, and they know most people are going to be playing on the 5. So if you wanted to play, if you have an ice bag on your PS4 right now and you were planning on playing split screen with some friends when they come over, your dusty Crocs and all that shit, it's not going to happen. I hate to break it to you, but hey, at least you guys get it. At least you guys get it. At least you guys get it. So that's my update. That's my PS4. That's my my gaming update for poor people. Don't act like I'm not out here covering things for you guys, okay? I feel like this could work. Hey, I'm with the PS4 army. I support PS4 gamers. I feel like this stuff could run on the PS4. I feel like it too. I feel like it too. I also feel like the PS4 can solve the Da Vinci Code. But it's not about what we feel, right? We can only hope for the PS4. Let's get off the concept of the TI-83 gaming machine and let's move over to the 30-plus-year-old niggas who have the Smash Bros haircut with the jacked up hairline and wear Hawaiian t-shirts to DreamCon. You niggas that don't wash your ass. We've got an update on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Just a quick one. The The anime community is starving for a good game. Starving. They're tired of playing Junk Force. They're tired of playing Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm, the Bleach game, and every other, the My Hero game, and every other anime fighter that's just like it, the One Punch game. You name, pick one, they're all the same. They are excited to not play any of those, but play the Dragon Ball version. Sparking Zero is coming, and a YouTube video dropped. And according to this YouTuber, Sparking Zero is better than sex. Feel free to search this video up. Not gonna watch it. But, jokes aside, this is what I'm talking about when I say, you guys, I cannot stress it. I hope this game is good. I really hope it's good. Remember earlier when I was talking about GTA 6, and I said, yo, keep your expectations leveled? This is what I mean. Niggas is saying this game is better than sex, which is crazy because we know anime niggas don't get pussy. First of all, you shouldn't be having sex before marriage. My name's Hokage. I know you niggas not fucking. But you niggas shouldn't be having sex before marriage. So I don't even know why you even put this in the thumbnail. We know you niggas is not fucking. You niggas don't get haircuts. You niggas stink. We seen the chairs at fucking what was it? Evo 2024. We seen the shit stains on the chairs. It was all the niggas there with the Goku shirts. We seen you. They're claiming this shit is better than sex. For y'all's sake, I hope it is. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, this community, I genuinely do hope this game is good because this community is gonna have a meltdown if it's mid. If this shit comes out and it's like a 6 out of 10, the fucking anime gamers are gonna go they're gonna go batshit crazy. We are not gonna see a bomb drop like this since probably Junk Force. But I do hope this game is good because this is a crazy statement. Better than sex? You niggas rather take control of 20 Gokus than some pussy? You'd rather play with Teen Gohan than some coochie? Okay. Anyways, no sex before marriage. For those out there that are still interested in Palworld, a mobile version is in development. Through an agreement, Krafton subsidiary PUBG Studios will develop a mobile game that reimagines and adapts the core gameplay elements of Palworld for mobile. Further details are not announced. Super short article. If this is true, I do hope that they take the route of, like, I hate to do this, but like gacha games. One thing gacha games do really good is they'll come out with a PC console version and a mobile version, and the accounts are connected. So I hope they don't come out with Palworld and your mobile account is separate from like your PC and Xbox account. Like, let people connect their account so then if they want to play Palworld on the go, they're still playing on their same save account. If not, this shit's probably dead in the water. Bro, who's still playing? Somebody's out there playing it. Somebody is out there playing it. I don't know who, but somebody's out there. And last but not least, weird ass news. Nothing gamer related, but it's related to television, my childhood. I just saved it because whatever. I want to see what y'all thought. A live action Rugrats movie is in the works from Paramount, and Pitch Perfect director Jason Moore is heading it. Everyone's favorite adventurous toddlers are getting the big screen treatment unlike any film or show in the franchise before, with sources telling Deadline that Rugrats, the classic Nickelodeon cartoon from the 1990s, is getting a live-action CGI feature adaptation with Jason Moore on the board to let me read that again. It's getting a live-action / CGI feature adaptation. So maybe it's going to have like real actors, but a lot of the backgrounds are going to be CGI. I wonder how that's going to be done. Saturday Night Live star Mikey Day co-wrote the script with Streeter Siddell. Created by, and we know the history of this shit. Yeah, nostalgia cash-in. I don't know, man. Is it gonna be like niggas in their 30s running around in diapers and shit? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not only do I not want to watch a grown man in a diaper play Tommy Pickles, I don't want to see kids either, because then that shit is weird as fuck too. Like, I don't know about this one. Like, certain things, like, it works as a cartoon, you know? It works as a cartoon, but like it kind of applies to like a lot of anime. I feel like certain things should not be live action. It's CGI babies. Yeah, that's the only way it could work. It has to be CGI babies. The problem is it says live action CGI. So are the babies CGI? Oh, maybe they'll pull a Sonic. The babies will be CGI, but then like the adults will be live action. Or it could be a case where only Reptar is CGI, but then it's like adults playing the babies and shit like this. This is too weird. We're thinking too hard about this. I don't know. And is it's still weird. It is weird. Like, why wait this long to do it? Like, just do, if you guys want to do a Rugrats, do a cartoon. Just do another one-off cartoon movie. I don't know. We gotta, I'm gonna say we gotta see a trailer. We gotta see a trailer for this, but you know they're gonna hire Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart will play Susie Carmichael. And Kevin Hart is gonna appear on stage with a fucking wig with some locks like Susie Carmichael in a dress. Like, yeah, y'all niggas know I'm short. We the Carmichaels. You remember the episode when they moved in? It was like a big deal. The black family that moved on this is me, Kevin Hart. I mean, Susie Carmichael. Yeah, so what's up, Tommy? You short just like me. I'll walk out the fucking theater. I swear to God. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Like, you guys couldn't get a lady to play it? Or Tyler Perry. Oh, yeah, or Tyler Perry. That nigga don't, but I don't know if it'd be Tyler Perry because he don't know how to do anything other than Madea. Madea got a diaper. What's up, niggas? I mean, pickles. Why are you being Madea? What's wrong with you, dude? What's fucking wrong with you? I don't know about this one, chat. I don't know about this one. I just wanted to put y'all on. Be aware. When the first trailer drops, whenever it drops, don't be shocked. You heard it here first. A Rugrats movie is coming. I don't know who the fuck asked for this, but it is coming. What else I got for y'all? What up, Siri? Madea goes to daycare. I don't know, man. Like, to me, that shit is just a sign that like Hollywood is really out of ideas. Like, god damn. And you know the crazy part is that shit is being done by Paramount, right? Paramount just laid off a whole studio, a whole TV division or whatever, because they are scarce for money right now. People are not going to theaters. People are not watching shows like that. And it's because they fucking suck. We want to see new IPs, just like we want to see new IPs in games. We want to see new IPs with shows and movies. And they better be good. They better be well written. They better be for adults. We don't want to see Kevin Hart in a dress talking about, we the new black family on the block. Damn, Chucky. You short and scared? I thought it was just bad because oh my God, bro.